Thank you for your interest in Kelsoft TimeAid. TimeAid is a web-based time tracking system designed to be flexible and easy to use for small to medium-sized businesses and organizations. It natively integrates with Intuit QuickBooks and can interface with other systems through the exchange of spreadsheets. This video will explore how TimeAid is put together and provide a high-level view of what's involved with setting up and configuring the product. This is a diagram of the TimeAid charge and user elements. All the elements above the oval are created in TimeAid. The elements within the oval come from QuickBooks. If we are connecting TimeAid to a different system, the structure is almost identical except for the different elements in the oval. Let's go through the TimeAid elements in this diagram. The user is where you'll create logins, set permissions, and associate the user with either an employee or a subcontractor. Employees and subcontractors are called persons in TimeAid, and that will be in this block here. Persons are created from the employees that are uploaded from QuickBooks, and you select which vendors are subcontractors, and that will create the associated person records in TimeAid as well. Projects are connected to the customer jobs in QuickBooks. They're dynamic, new ones will be added frequently. In contrast to projects, charge categories are stable. They're connected to business elements that don't change frequently. In the case of QuickBooks, that would be your service items, your classes, and your payroll items. Once you have those set up, you're not going to tweak those very often. You would then create corresponding entries for those in TimeAid as charge categories. The timesheet charge is what appears when a person makes a time entry, and they can be either indirect charges where there's no project associated, or direct charge where there is a project associated. Let's take a quick look at the setup of TimeAid with another hypothetical system. Note the project is associated with an order in this system, and this system has different elements to connect to the charge category. However, the relationship of the project, timesheet charges, and charge categories remains the same as what we saw in the previous slide. Let's get in depth with project charge setup. In this diagram, the solid lines are the assignments that are configured in TimeAid. They are the assignment of a person to a charge category, the assignment of a person to a project, and the connection of the project to the charge category. All these assignments and connections can be made in either direction. For instance, you can go from the charge category to the person, or from the person to the charge category to make that assignment. Having said that, when we made the connection between a project and a charge category, we create a project charge. And when all these lines are connected, that project charge would be available for that person, whether they're an employee or a subcontractor. So to sum up, there are three assignments that need to be made: person to project, person in charge category, and project in charge category. When those three assignments are made, then the charge is available. This slide illustrates how a non-project or an indirect charge would be enabled. Those charges would include things such as overhead, holiday, vacation, paid time off, whatever you want to call those types of elements that normally employees would charge. Probably subcontractors wouldn't charge those non-project charges or indirects. Here, only one assignment needs to be made. We only have one solid line, and that's between the person and the charge category. Once the charge category is created, there is a non-project charge created in the system. Once the connection is made between the person and the charge category, that non-project charge is available for that person. In our final slide, the remaining setup item is the timesheet period definition. This can be weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly, and every person needs to be assigned one. When that is done, the person can make a time entry using one of their enabled timesheet charges. All the other elements in this diagram will be created automatically, and TimeAid is up and running. Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit our website at www.kelsoft.com.